Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 2 of my Leeds United FIFA 16 Career Mode series. And in this episode, we've got more preseason competition games to be playing, and also we're going to look to make some more transfers. You're going to see a lot more transfer action today, also hopefully to finalize some signings, or at least get really close to signing some players, because I want to have my team settled. I want to have my signings settled, the players I want to bring in before we actually play league games. And still, this is an opportunity to rotate the team a lot, and also I feel we have to, because I don't want players getting injured early. See, important players we're dropping for this game, at least to the bench, guys like Wood and also Byram. We're just going to experiment with the other players. We're going to use them. Some may be lower rated, but I want to give them a chance. I like to give players chances, especially with a team like Leeds United, when there's a lot of similar rated players. We've got to find out, who's going to help us get promoted this season. But a quick ball is played into Dallas. He's going to go for a low cross here, and Antonucci, he got on the end of that, but unfortunately for us, their goalkeeper made a very good save, and they just clear it there for a throw-in. Good pressure. You always will probably see that, or a lot of times anyway, from the opposition. We like to pressure them, and they just force it out because they have no idea what to do. But unfortunately, played it back to Dallas when he was in an offside position. But Antonucci pushing forward in the 61st minute there as a good shot on target. Then it was Daukara. He was able to find the back of the net with a tap-in. Really, he's a guy who's going to want to score because we've got better strikers. Both Antonucci and Chris Wood is better, and we're going to probably look to sign another striker who'll be higher rated than Daukara as well. So he's always, not going to be playing. Really, he's going to be out of the starting 11, so he wants to fight. And if he is scoring goals, I'm going to feel like we have to start him. So whenever he gets a chance, he's going to look to step up. But we're going to make a few rotations right here. Wood will come on for Antonucci. Wood is our best striker, really, but I like Antonucci. His attributes, his skill attributes specifically, are really good. Not just a good finisher and shot power like that. He's good with the ball at his feet. Good ball control, can pass pretty well as well. He's that kind of player. So, good for Solomane Daukara to find the back of the net. Even though it was a tap-in, it was good for him to score an early goal in the preseason, and we're looking to win this again. Not too many chances, but it was good for me to win on Legendary against a similar rated team. You get partnered with similar rated teams in these preseason competitions, especially a team of our status. About 3 stars, are we, or something like that? But either way, that's the kind of thing they do, I guess, in career mode with the international cups and everything like that. You can see the other results in our competition, and we're first at the minute, so that's good. Going into our next game, we really only need a draw to advance. That's really, really good, because the further we go, the more money we get, and the further we go, the more signings we can really make. But then I noticed, while scouting, Jeffren, the ex-Barcelona player, he's a winger, he's 27, so he'll be a good age. So I'm intrigued to see what his actual rating is, because he could be a consideration for a signing, and the offer for a loan, but also for a future fee for Galloway was accepted, kind of. They're going to consider it, but when they say that, they usually end up accepting it anyway, and we continue to scout Olivier Boscagli to find out his overall, and it is 69, so of course we're going to sign him up. The special rating of 69, but of course only 17. He's going to definitely develop a lot more. Also, Rolando Aarons, we're going to keep negotiating for him. We're only going up by the 100k at the minute because we've got plenty of time available, really, until the window ends, and I want to get him as cheap as possible. When I'm a bigger team, I don't really care about that as much because I've got a lot of money anyway. For example, like my Man United career. But with Leeds, we got to make every pound count, really. So we got to be a bit more responsible in that way. But moving on to the next game, as I mentioned, we only need a draw to advance, but I would love a win. Look at this, an early chance. Buckley, will he score? No. It was a good effort, though, and the build-up play. And for him to get in that position, in that much space in the box, that was really nice. Usually they're covered well by the defense. But obviously, yeah, playing against not as good players. Again, I'm coming off playing with Manchester United, so Premier League players, Premier League defenders usually are pretty good. And Cook, this guy's definitely a bright talent. Definitely could be a future captain of the club. Did well there, but unfortunately, yeah, couldn't get it on the head of one of our attacking players. 80 minutes in now. Come on. It's Wood. Chris Wood. Can he finesse it? No, it's saved by Boucher. One of the best chances for this game. We've had a couple chances, just haven't got the breakthrough, really. They've defended well, or the goalkeeper, I suppose, he saved the chances. Unfortunately, haven't been able to score. Like you've seen, we've had a couple good chances, but just haven't been able to beat the goalkeeper, unfortunately. So here we do get a corner, though. It's going to be Murphy to take this. He's just kind of sizing up the options, but eventually just goes far post. And someone tried an acrobatic volley there. I think it was a centre-back. Our captain, actually. He's very strong, our captain at the back. And yeah, if we do sign another centre-back, it will have a good partnership, I reckon. We do need to sign one more. So again, we're creating chances, but it's nothing too clear at the minute. So that's something we've got to notice. I really want to get another victory. We got one. I want to get two. Because like I feel however I'm playing now, of course we're not winning this game. We already won one, but I feel Legendary is not as hard as previous years. Usually I'd concede not just goals, but a lot of chances. Like the opposition would be very dangerous. I'm not sure if we're just not playing amazing teams, but it's similar to our level at the same time. I just feel though it's not as hard as previous years. It's early feelings though. Maybe when I get into the league, it's going to be harder, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But they do have a late chance there. I was just looking at the guy's name. His name is A, like A. But anyway, the game has ended very disappointing. Like I mentioned, I did want to win this. We weren't able to score a goal. So again, that's why we need signings. We need to bring in players to be a bit more dangerous, and maybe that could take the chances that we did have. But saying that, only 2 shots on targets, and we do advance. You can see the other results as well. The other teams in our group, they just played out a 1-1 draw, and we do make it into the semi-finals. That was my personal goal, to get out of the group stage, because then I know, yeah, we'll get some decent money, some more development there from a couple of our players. Cook, we're working on the passing, the vision kind of thing, because that's what he's going to be for us. He's going to be that creative, deep-lying kind of central midfielder to create. Looking at another centre-back there, but really costs too much. The other lad we were going for, Boskagli, he's a good price because his contract is running out at the end of the season. Rolando Aarons is the guy, yeah, we just saw his final report there, kind of saw his overall. Scott Wooten, offer comes in, but we are going to counter this actually just to be a bit above his value, even though he's transfer listed. We'll go 500k, and if they come back with an offer of 500k, I think, yeah, that would be pretty good. So Boskagli, again, I'm really desperately, going after this guy because, again, all the offers we've made is below his value. 800k now. That would be 500k below his value. So hopefully that could get accepted. But one offer did get accepted for Dongu Safak from Barcelona, 1 million. Talk about below his value, especially with 2 years on his contract still. I was pretty happy with that, and we'll be able to get him on cheap wages, only 9k, if he does accept. That's the thing, though. And then again, to get some additional prize money, it was nice to get that. Lee Irwin, offer on loan from Morecambe. He's 400k worth. I just don't... Like, he's 63 rated. That's not terrible. But I feel as though, yeah, if we're signing Safak as well, striker positions will be hard to get into. Next up, Rolando Aarons. We go 1.3 million now. That was the maximum before, wasn't it? Before they put a price tag on him, what the chief executive recommended. So, and also playing like this as well, I did record live, and sometimes I've made mistakes while recording live in transfer windows. I can admit that when making transfers. So when I'm recording like this, just by myself, I can think about it more. So that's another wise move as well. And with whatever happens, if I get mad at something, I have time to, analyze it and give a balanced commentary for you guys, and not really being frustrated at the game like I probably would be in different situations. It's a more calmer, commentary, and I feel I show myself on YouTube the way I want to be shown. And not just me getting mad at stuff and maybe being a bit embarrassed by that, honestly, like previous times. I can produce videos I'm happy with, but we are still looking at other options. And Jeff Wren, when we got the report for him, I was thinking, 68 overall, he's 27, he's an experienced player. He could come in and do a job. And also I noticed the wages, like the offered wage, it was set on 8k there, so I'm not sure, that's why I offered it, because it was on 8k. I'm not sure if that would have got accepted. Even though he wanted 15, it was 8 by itself, opposed to just 0, where you can push it up a bit more. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, and I'm really enjoying doing these post commentaries, sitting back and looking back on what I did. I just played previously. I like to be on top of things and doing them recently. So, for example, I just recorded this earlier today, and I don't like to play too much in advance because then I can be closer to it as well for you guys to be, like a more interesting commentary. But hopefully you will like it. You'll be a bit more in depth. I'd love to see your thoughts on these style of videos where I can show a lot more as well because I can speed up the clips. Obviously not during the game clips, but the off-camera stuff. Well, not off-camera, off-field stuff. That makes a bit more sense. But in this semi-final preseason game, we play against Legia, who is probably a slightly better team, and they showed that right there. That was a really well-worked goal. They're not clearly better, but I think they got slightly better players. Just very, very slightly. But this just shows that there. That was an amazing, a well-worked corner, and just look at the finish. That was perfect. I couldn't praise that anymore. That was a lovely goal as well. But we have to try and find an equalizer from somewhere. So here's Jordan Botaka, the 5-star skiller. He's trying to skill, and surely, foul! He was going into the box, right? That would have been a penalty. But that was just no foul given at all. Surely he took him out. That was just my original reaction as well. Yeah, surely. That had to be a foul. So I was really disappointed in that point in time that it just wasn't a foul. I would have even taken a free kick from there. So that doesn't matter if it's in the box or not. If it's a foul, it's a foul. But unfortunately, the ref didn't think so. He's in preseason as well, getting match fitness. But anyway, Adeyemi, I think his name is. I tried to shoot. You would have seen that with the power going up. But unfortunately, he didn't end up shooting. Took a bit too long, even though I actually did press the shoot button. So that's what I mean sometimes when I press a button and it doesn't happen right away. When you shoot, obviously it has to take time to, power and everything like that. So unfortunately, we end up losing this game, but I don't mind. I went as far as I wanted, kind of, and I don't want these episodes going too long, because if I went further, if I got to the final, I probably wouldn't have shown it in this episode, because it would go like probably 16 minutes plus, and probably a bit too long. So maybe it was a bit fitting I got knocked out, and we can get into the league game starting in the next episode. Drop a like if you would like to see that, and also we confirmed the signing of that young Everton lad. He's a good defender, Galloway, so he'll come in and play left back or centre back. Ideally, he's a signing for left back to rotate, but he can play centre back as well. He's a fullback without high attacking work rate, so he can slot in there well. So Boskagli, we put the offer for him, but apparently Dongu Safak, he didn't accept, even though we gave him what he wants. So again, I kind of did that. I'm not sure if I did the same thing, but we gave him what he wants, what it says in the contract. What it says he demands. So hopefully that can get accepted. But anyway, to round off this episode, Scott Wooten, the offer was accepted from Birmingham City. So I was happy with that, how we countered. Because sometimes, with lower rated players, you can't, make the offer too high, or, they don't accept. So I was happy to get 500k for him. We'll add that to the budget to go to more signings. So maybe leave some suggestions if there's other players I haven't really gone for yet, or positions. Leave your thoughts. And also drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the very next one.